Welcome back, my resilient fighter, my humble soldiers. You've been quiet for too long, biting your tongue, walking away, giving second chances to people who only ever saw your kindness as weakness. I know the kind of heart you carry. You give, you forgive, you try to see the good even in the worst. But sometimes, enough is enough. This message is for the ones who are done being walked over, who gave their all only to be met with silence, betrayal, or twisted games. It's not about anger anymore. It's not about shouting, proving, or trying to make them understand. It's about clarity. It's about finally seeing people for who they really are and choosing to stop giving them the benefit of your doubt. You're not bitter. You're just no longer available for manipulation, disrespect, or the silent games people play behind masks. You've watched too many people smile in your face and whisper behind your back. And now, you're not mad. You're just done playing nice with those who never played fair. There comes a time when the kind-hearted stop bending, not because they've turned cold, but because they've learned to protect their peace. They've learned that self-respect is louder than revenge, that silence speaks volumes, and sometimes the strongest move is walking away without a single word. You've entertained clowns for too long. Now it's time to take back your stage. They thought your silence was weakness. They mistook your patience for permission. But what they never realized is that you were simply observing, quietly watching how low they'd sink while you stayed above it all. You see, some people get addicted to the power they think they have over your emotions. They test you, they lie and smile, they disappear and return, expecting you to still be waiting like you always were. But not this time, not anymore. Because you've changed, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom, because you finally understand that not everyone deserves access to your heart, that peace is priceless, and your energy is no longer up for negotiation. They played dirty while you played fair. They threw stones and hid their hands. They used sweet words to cover sour intentions. But now, you've stopped offering explanations. You've stopped fixing what you didn't break. You're no longer the one who chases, no longer the one who begs for honesty, no longer the one who explains your worth to people who pretend to forget it. Now you're focused, you're locked in, you're rebuilding, not louder, but stronger. Not to prove a point, but to become a point no one can argue with. Because when the storm comes again, and it will, you won't flinch. You've already seen what fake looks like. You've already danced with betrayal and shook hands with disappointment, and you've had enough. So this time, you're not mad. You're just done playing nice with people who think they can keep dirty hands on your clean soul. You've always been the one who gave chances, the one who forgave more times than you should have, the one who stayed loyal even when loyalty wasn't returned, but not anymore. Now you've drawn the line, and it's not out of hate, it's out of self-respect, because you finally realized you can't keep watering relationships that only drain you. You're no longer explaining why your standards matter, no longer making space for people who fill it with lies, no longer keeping seats warm for those who never planned to stay. You've accepted that some people only come around to use your light, but you're not a lighthouse for the lost anymore. You're a fire, burning through every fake smile, every backhanded compliment, every masked intention. You're done showing up for people who vanish when it's your turn to need them. Done answering calls from those who only dial your number when they're in need. Done explaining your heart to those who never cared to understand it. Because real ones don't play dirty. They don't disappear when things get uncomfortable. They don't love you one day and ghost you the next. And now you know you'd rather walk alone with peace than sit surrounded by snakes pretending to clap for you. You're not being rude, you're being real. And if they can't handle that, then they were never for you in the first place. So no, you're not mad. You're just done playing nice with people who got too comfortable disrespecting you, with people who thought your kindness was an invitation to cross lines. You're done. Not bitter, not broken, just done. And now, you rise, unapologetic, unafraid, unstoppable.